the guy who made the play. We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task. He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's okay if I give him a few props right here. Do you mind?
I think he's earned it. Go ahead.
Okay, how about a guy who was a 2-time walk-on, who later became a 2-time Big 12 player.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 76 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. So now the Browns are going to line up and go for 2. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the 1st down sack. Newton, he's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Newton's pass. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Edelman's first catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Newton over the middle. Julian Edelman, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5, brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Again, Newton. And he finds Edelman again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
For the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run for the 1st time now with James White. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And now it'll be 3rd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Newton now to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
For the Patriot field goal.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Browns 8, Patriots nothing. Nick Folk for the Patriot field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves them with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for the first down with Pope. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
At the 37-yard
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. First down, Cleveland.
A run for Nick Chubb. He chucks him aside.
Dumped him.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Taken down back at
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They run. Chubb uses the stiff arm. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 13 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Baker Mayfield with a touchdown pass to Austin Hooper. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0.
Browns 16. Patriots nothing.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down. He gets it to James White, and they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
7 more yards.
A very solid gain of 27. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. And this is caught. It's Edelman. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 6. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Throwing again is Newton. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton with a touchdown pass to Julian Edelman. And the Patriots get a score closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That catch good for only a couple. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Patriots 7.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 30.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Carriers.
Six yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Browns 1st down.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 37-yard line.
Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They run. Chubb. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 35. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Brown.
Now Chubb. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And now running right through it. Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the 1. They'll give it to Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's a 1-yard touchdown run for Nick Chubb. And the Browns add on to their lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, Michelle. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Newton, he completes it right side away. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the Browns.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Patriots.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Newton. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Myles Garrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. This likely a must. Have 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Michelle. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Michelle again, the ball carrier.
3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They snap it to Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Demir Bird there to make the grab. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 29. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They find some open field here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
No good. That keeps the score.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to go down again.
Cam Newton.
Myles Garrett. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Sideline throw. That's caught. Julian Edelman. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on fourth. Newton. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Following the penalty, Chubb wiggles free. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 32 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. Third time.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2.